via either my Facebook page or the station social media pages. If you can do it safely, do it. We recommend just stay at home and we'll get you information. This is from the Donaldson Hills community. This is a report we've had out of the Donaldson Christian Academy. This may be the elementary school from one report off of a social media. And then this is from Cozy Hazlett, who I said this is Dining Me Drive in Nashville. He said that was actually his childhood home. So those are some of the reports that are coming in right now. More on the way as we get to daylight, but again, we've got crews everywhere right now, and I know Rory and Adam have been in contact with them, so we'll go back to them for a couple of more live shots on what some of our reporters are seeing around the city right now.
Yeah, actually, Leland, we have some video that we want to show. These photos and videos are coming in nonstop. We appreciate it. This is Midtown, near St. Thomas Medical Center as this storm moved through, and we're seeing similar videos like this come in where you can... With the lightning flashes, you can really see a funnel cloud there and a lot of, unfortunately, power outages and explosions. You can see power lines dropping all the time.
Yeah, some really incredible video coming in. Everybody's got their smartphone, their cell phone close by, so we're getting some interesting perspectives from really every angle. We also want to get to West Wilson Middle School. We have a live look there right now, and we're getting some new information from Wilson County's EMA. They say there was sporadic major damage in the swath along the entire length of I-40 there in their county, from the Davidson County line all the way to the Smith County line, just that whole spread right there along Interstate 40. They're going to update everyone as they continue to get more information as we work toward daylight in several hours. But there is a shelter set up right now. We want to let you know in Mount Juliet. It's at Victory Baptist Church at 1777 Tate Lane. So if you have been impacted and you can get to that shelter safely, it's at 1777 Tate Lane. That's Victory Baptist Church.
All right, we now want to move back into Nashville. Kyle Horan is set up live at the downtown emergency shelter. We talked about this at the farmers market. It's a pretty big space, and it looks like it's getting filled in, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm at the Nashville Farmers Market right now. They've got water for people here, but as you can see, there's actually quite a few people here right now. They're coming from local apartment complexes. Germantown was hit pretty hard. We just walked through there. A lot of the apartment complexes had their windows blown out, and I'm seeing people here in socks. There's some people here that live homeless underneath the Jefferson Street Bridge. They said they were in tents when this tornado hit them nearly directly, and they had to hold on to all of their things. Tents were getting blown around over there. But I want you guys to meet some people that I just talked to a little bit ago. This is Brandis and Amanda right here. They were in the Vista apartments, right, downtown. And kind of tell me when you realized something was wrong.
Yes, so we heard the wind and got the alarms on our phones and immediately got up and knocked on my roommate's door, and we just sprinted out of the building, out of our room, and so running down the hallway, the ceiling is just caving in, just debris everywhere, and water is just pouring from the ceiling and like waterfalls in the hallways.
So you're on the top floor, and this was just caving in while you guys were running out of the building. Did you guys go into the steps, just run down the
We sprinted down the stairwells. People were banging on doors, trying to alarm people to get out quickly. That was on us at that moment, and we just went down to the stairwell and just sat and camped there.
Have you seen your apartment complex? What does it look like from the outside?
There are the ceiling. The rooftop is missing on part of the building. We went into our room to grab some shoes, and we don't have a door on our building. There's no windows. It's really bad.
Amanda, you're actually shoeless right now because you had to run out of bed, right?
Yeah, so I just in my pajamas. Thankfully, Brandis got to me in time, and we took off running. I had enough sense to grab my phone and just ran. I have a friend who lives not too far, so she brought me some clothes. I mean, it was scary. Strangers stopped and give me socks to wear. So yeah.
I'm glad you guys are okay. As you can see, there's a lot of people here right now. If you're watching this somehow, if you don't have a place to go, this is where everyone's being told to go to if their apartments were destroyed or if they lost the windows or they just weren't sure where to go. This is the downtown emergency shelter where they're letting people in. They're having people sign in, and they've got water, that type of thing for people here. So we're going to keep monitoring the situation down here and let you know if anything changes. For now, reporting live, Kyle Horan, News Channel 5.
All right.
We're getting some brand new information from Metro Police. 2 now confirmed dead in East Nashville. We know that was an area that was really hit hard by this. That's brand new to us from Metro Nashville Police. 2 dead in East Nashville. And when you see this damage out there, it's horrible to think of what it could be.
Oh, well, especially, I mean, we're talking some of the most densely, heavily populated areas, especially over the last 5-10 years. These areas like Germantown and Salemtown have been built up, and so many people live there in those apartments. As we just saw, they're trickling over to the farmers market. Chris Conti's showing us the damage. It's been a frightening evening for a lot of people. And I just have to say, ironically, as Leland was talking about some of the history of the Super Tuesday tornadoes, we're coming up on the 10-year anniversary of the Nashville flood, and the group Hands On Nashville is actually doing a 10,000 for 10, they call it, trying to get 10,000 volunteers together. After tonight, we're all going to have to pay attention, because those groups like that, those nonprofits, are going to need so much help to help our neighbors.
Absolutely. And earlier, Bree was saying, as these storms, as you see right here, they continue to move across our area, in addition to this tornado problem that we've had overnight and more severe storms, the issue we're facing now. You're saying there could be some flooding issue as these storms move through right now.
So there was a flash flood warning in effect for Davidson County. It was allowed to expire just about 7 minutes ago, but as this final batch of heavy rain does start to work towards Davidson County, there is going to be some concern for that. And I mentioned it's really twofold. There's been a significant amount of rainfall across the area, but there's also, because of the damage, that may be blocking some drains. I mentioned the hail earlier, and we've got countless pictures. This was one that was sent in. So this was the tornado-warned cell when it went through Benton County. So this was in Camden there. You see the hailstone, at least $half size. There was some baseball-sized hail that came through it. We just got a report. Metro Schools has decided to close tomorrow. So Metro Schools now closed for Tuesday. The threat for severe weather is unfortunately not entirely done with us just yet. Here's a look at the radar. Chris Conti was just sending me some messages saying, how is it still raining out there? And I know that that's got to be a sentiment that a lot of people are really struggling with. How is it still storming? This is a look at the leading edge of storms that's going to be impacting Nashville. There are a few spotty showers and storms down there, but this area out to the west, that's in southern parts of Montgomery County and Dixon County, so from Clarksville down to Dixon, that's the strongest cell that will impact Davidson between now and the sun coming up. 50-mile-per-hour winds and pea-sized hail. We have had a few reports of pea-sized hail in Rutherford County, so down towards Murfreesboro. Here's a look at the timing on that. Again, we're about a half an hour away from the strongest part of what's left, making it into Nashville shortly after 4 o'clock in the morning. This will push into parts of Sumner County, Hendersonville, Gallatin, and then towards areas that were just incredibly hard hit, all along I-40 through Wilson County, Lebanon, 433, Hartsville, 436. This line of storms, as I mentioned, not severe, but it's very strong.
You know, and the thing is there, I'm sure, are so many people, some very heart-wrenching news coming in that now 2 people have been confirmed killed in this tornado there.
Heather, we heard it through you guys there in the newsroom. Complete shock, to be honest. I think so far we've heard from people being hurt. We even heard from Councilman Brett Withers, who at that point didn't think anyone was seriously hurt. But the fact that now that 2 people are confirmed dead just really makes this whole situation, it weighs down heavy on you. But in the meantime, though, we're here on Main Street, just in front of this real estate business, where currently we have the business owner and his friends and just workers boarding up to protect their belongings, protect whatever is inside. The window to this building was blown out and shattered. And with me right now is actually the gentleman